I found this beautiful vintage watch that is running this time. It's just running not very good, but it's running. So it needs a service, and I'm hoping that I can just do a simple service today and get a little win in. I can't seem to get over this watch. I think it's so pretty, or at least it has the potential to be. It's a neat watch, and it's so gross. It's so dirty on the outside, and it needs a service. It could be running worse, yes, but it's not running very good. And I want to see if I can do some justice to this beautiful watch. So let's see what I can do. It actually has some very nice history to it. So, this thing is pretty dirty. I've already taken off the case back for pictures and just because I wanted to look at the movement. It's gross. It really needs a cleaning. I need a better tool. I'll sharpen them. Oh. Ew. I just... Ugh. Ew. I hate spring bars. I hate dealing with spring bars that are gunked up and nasty, which pretty much all the watches I work on are. That really helps sharpening it. Okay, screws. Put that there. All right. All right, let's just dive into it. Oh, I'm so excited for this. Look at how pretty that movement is. Like, it's a very nice little movement. Okay. This crown is extremely hard to wind. So I'm thinking it's, ew, yeah, it's gunked up. It's got all kinds of rust and whatnot in there. Actually, it's not a good sign it's rust, but yeah. Okay, let's see if we can get this to come out easy. Nope, it's all right. What do we have to do? Is that one stripped? Or am I just not good at seeing things? A broken screw. This is terrible. I don't have like a screw extractor or anything. Ooh, it's so rusty. Okay, hands off we go. Right there is the other half of the top of the screw. We have to get that screw out. Oh, what the heck? No. No freaking way. Where were you? On the other side, I'm guessing? Wow, that's dangerous. How is this watch running? Okay, I really need to be careful with these little two pieces, because if they get lost, that will be catastrophic. Well, this is a weird assembly so far. To a screw that's broken in half and I can't get off, to random jewels falling off. Nothing is as simple as you think it's going to be. There's tile screws on here. Apparently one of them wasn't in very tight. Okay, where'd that jewel come from? Popped off right there, I'm betting. Oh yeah, I'm excited for the days when this will be just so simple for me. Everything is just so stuck on. Oh, that came off relatively easy. Okay, now I just feel nervous. I'm very, very nervous right now. Oh my god! I thought all your power was down. Oh my gosh, did that scare me? Apologies, miss. Alright. Scared me. Lesson learned. Always, always, always check. I just thought it was all down. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I got it spinning. Hope is not lost. Ha! Well, there we go. There it is. All right. Well. Oh, I cannot believe that I forgot to check if the power's completely down. I just, for some reason, I had wound it last night and it had run for a while. And I thought that the power was just all down because it just ran out. But I guess it's running bad enough to where it wasn't. I hope I didn't ruin anything. I like how this is put together. Stuck. Okay. Some tiny screws. So itty bitty. Maybe a slightly smaller one for you. There we go. Alright. This is interesting. Just need to remember where that goes. Okay. Now we're gonna have to clean this up. I think I'm so stressed during this project because of the last few not going well. I'm just gonna take out this spring real quick. out, if you will. Okay. Someone suggested goggles. Someone suggested doing this in a bag. Probably they meant a bigger bag, but I think my fingers can get in here. So I'm going to try this method. Probably need a bigger bag. Maybe not. Maybe it could have gone better. I think I should have used a bigger bag for that. It looks in good shape though. That makes me happy. I'm going to try and reuse that. Success for the first part. All right, I'm going to clean this now. So you have to clean it up a lot. Gross. Okay. Aggressive. All right, I'm starting to get really excited. The disassembly is complete. It went relatively okay. I mean, that screw's broken, but I might have to reassemble it without the screw. Or see if I can find like a replacement for it. But this is a pretty rare watch, I think. Okay, obviously this watch is not perfect. It has a lot of gold plate that came off in many different areas here, which is sad. But it is what it is. I have learned in my experience of my newbiness and learning that it's okay to clean up the case a little bit before I reassemble, but I'm not going to get too much into it because quite honestly, if I can't fix the watch, then I'm wasting my own time. Okay, we're gonna have to put this in, which goes in that way. Let's get the barrel size right. Nope, definitely not that big. Let's see. Okay, you are size 9, so we're gonna use an 8.5. 5. Need to make sure that's clean. Just give it a old run around real quick. I need to invest in a better cleaner. I really think I do. Looks pretty clean. Alright, if that, then it needs to go this way. Right? No, which way? Yes, go, little buddy. Okay, backwards. Oh. Yep. Okay, let's put this in. Beautiful. Where's my oiler? Okay, when it comes to oiling, I'm not very great yet, but I'll get there. Cool. So happy with this thing. Literally couldn't be more happy with it. Okay, here we go. If you're interested in trying out that mainspring winder, I really suggest it. I'm gonna have a link in the description and a discount code if you want to try it out. It's worked for me every time so far. All right, if memory serves, this little dude needs to go on in first. I think that putting a watch back together has got to be my favorite part. Every movement seems to be like a little different, and I just like figuring it out. I really can't wait to start getting to more complicated movements. Though I don't think that's gonna be for a little while. I really want to master just the simple ones and all the little tricks that I have yet to learn before I go into anything more complicated. I'm gonna oil right here, and I'm glad I remember this part because I usually forget it and then have to go back and redo it. So I remember this time, so we're getting somewhere. Baby steps. I'm so sorry about that focus. Someone had mentioned to me to put like a little marker on my mat so I can try and keep my movement in one place. And I was totally gonna do that here and I forgot, which is unfortunate because I move around a lot. I have seen a swivel movement where you can just kind of flick it and turn it as you're working, and I hope to be getting one of those very soon. Good. Okay. But just be prepared because that's not the only time you're gonna see me out of focus. Ugh, sorry. On the subject of cool tools, I've seen some really cool ones out there. My friend Brandon, he had made this little hairspring tool for adjusting hairsprings and moving them. So cool. He actually made a video on how to make it, and I want to make one here soon. I also saw this guy, he had made his own wooden tweezers. Like he had taken some old tweezers and then fastened some wood to it to make his own wooden ones, which is really cool because, you know, I need a pair of wood tweezers here soon. So I thought that that was really clever. So yeah, if you've made any of your own tools and you'd like to share, I think it's so cool, and I would love to hear what tools everyone's making. I feel like the tools are part of the appeal to this hobby. You can find some really cool tools out there, and when you make your own, that's even more exciting. Anyways, I was gonna tell you about some history of the watch. So, okay, I'm gonna try as best as I can to tell you some history about this watch when I'm not really very familiar with it myself. But you might have heard of the watch brand Agissy. They didn't survive the quartz crisis, but they were really well known to be good watches. Anyways, a lot of people think that this one, spelled different, Agissy, could be a knockoff of Agissy. Kind of like there's like Ornega for Omega or Harmelton for Hamilton, which by the way, I have one of those Harmeltons and I was very disappointed that that arrived instead of what I thought was going to be a Hamilton. Anyways, Agissy is not a knockoff of Agissy. It switched to the other side. It's actually a watch that Wittnar made for a very short time, and there aren't many of them. But I don't know if that's 100% right because I just can't find much information on it. But it does have the AXA on the movement, and that was used by Wittnar. So I'm not really sure, but knowing that it's from Wittnar, or could be from Wittnar, makes this watch so much more cool to me because I'm a huge fan of Wittnar and its history. Knowing the history behind a watch just makes it a little bit more special for me. So thank you for listening to me talk about the possible history of this watch. It's one of my favorite things to do is find a kind of a new brand and then look it up, see what this watch is all about and where it came from. Good. So smooth. Okay. I don't know if it's gonna run right off the bat or not. It is almost back together. I just have to put the balance wheel back in and put that jewel back in and oil everything. I am so happy that I am working with a watch that has shock protection because I've been working on those vintage watches for a while that don't have the shock protection, and they're a lot more hard to take apart and oil. It is so easy to displace the oil and mess up. I have spent many an hour trying to get the right amount of oil and not displace it. I'm sorry, honey, you can't be up here today. Okay, I think I know how to do this. I've never done it, but I've seen it done. And you just slide this all the way around until the little things come out like so. It was my first time. Look at that. Okay, what's this? Oh, so jumpy, so small. Okay, this is the bottom one. I'm gonna do the bottom one first. Okay. It's not very good. Nope, that's too much. Okay, let's clean that and try again. So hard to not move, pretty much. It's just, oh my gosh, okay, wrong side of the oiler. Okay, here. Okay, I hope that's all right. I think okay, let's try again. Oh my gosh. What is that? Oh. Last time? Oh my gosh. Hey, not dealt with this one before, but I assume that you put it in like so, and then put that on top. Well, it's running now. I'm gonna just take this off and look at it because it looks like there's something under there. Yeah, look at all that gunk. I'm going to clean it because that won't do it all. Not on my watch. Just gonna dip it once. Just one dip. Much better. Look how clean. Okay, let's go and put this back in. I got the watch completely back together and it's running okay. But what I've now realized is I have too many screws left. And I think I know where I messed up. I'm gonna take this apart again and see if I can get it going. Okay, I'm gonna let down the power real quick. So we all know how important that is. All right, let's see. Yep. Right there and right there are supposed to be screws, and I was too excited and I didn't put them in. Literally so excited. Literally. I've been working on this thing the whole day. And I am so excited for it to start running. Okay, where are we at? Oh. 13 seconds. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy with this. Rate 14 plus 14 seconds today. Amplitude 271. Beat error 0.6. I'm so happy. Okay, I'm gonna clean up the case a little bit real quick. I don't even know what to do with you. I really gotta get out those deeper ones. Okay, better. But looks pretty nice. I'm gonna polish up the case a little bit here. Some areas that could use polishing, so. Well, it's a shame I don't know how or have the tools to electroplate, but that'll probably be something later in the future that I would like to get into. But for right now, I'm gonna say that it just adds character. Wow, 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 wow. It's so shiny. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, I just want to get this dial in. I just want to get it on. I'm so excited. Do you know how long it's been since I successfully serviced a watch? Far too long for my liking. Here we go. That's such a pretty dial too. It's always the second hand. It gives me troubles. There we go. Make sure we've got nothing hanging out on the dial that might distract one's eye from the beauty of this thing. Okay, turns out I have to take out the crown anyways. That's alright. Okay, here we go. Please work. Yes. Isn't that amazing? Go, here we go, here we go. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. Okay, well, I'm gonna run the time effort and see what it does. Okay. I'm gonna go and get the strap on this thing. Okay, well, and then I'm gonna snap some pictures. Or my husband snap some pictures, I should say. I'm leaving that screw out because I think it's a disaster to try and put that back in. I'm so excited that I actually did this. I am so excited.
Of course it was running before, but very badly, and now it's running pretty good. I mean, not bad. Thank you for joining me today. This was so exciting. I'm so happy. This is the second hand, and I'm couture. And I'm really excited.